Test. 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live.
What's up? It's Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, Blind User running a little late. So he said I should start the show. What's up, everybody? How's all the blind viewers in the house? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, buddy.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's Thirsty Thursday. That's right. I got a girl. I took her top off. I'm ready to go. Oh. All right, we got Mike B, Debbie. Hey, Debbie and Mike B. Nez, Mr. Hall, Gypsy Lee, Pierre, Heat Seeker Buzz. What up? The Big Easy. Camp Goer 1, I seen you sneaking in early. Saw Line Screw was in here. Hello, everybody. Everybody else, I didn't see their names yet. There's Mr. Rockford. I have not purchased manufactured RV ever. They are built like crap. You're better off purchasing a box truck and build your own. I kind of agree with you. There we go. Planet Blair. Hailing frequencies are open. There we go, starting off. I almost was late. We have a police incident out front. Oh, yes. Another police incident. It's so fun living in the hood. You just never know. Travel Dreamer. I am well, thank you. Kathleen Klein, hello. Oh my. Yeah, I was sitting downstairs chilling, chillaxing, taking it easy for a bit before I came up here and fired up all the equipment and everything, and heard a bunch of ruckus out front. Lola, 1.5, oh man. Lioness, how you doing? Pool pulse. But yeah, so I looked up in the camera. I saw a cop car. I'm like, okay. So I wandered over to the door, opened the door, and like, holy shit. Oh yeah. Street closed down. 6 cop cars, ambulance pulled up as I was looking out front. Then shortly thereafter, the EMS supervisor pulled up in their little buggy with the lights flashing and the horn a-blaring. Handsome Scout, Wheeled Wonders, or SOL. So yeah, I lurking while feeding the horde. So I kind of poked my head out there, and nosy as I am. Back door, hello, Renee. Hope you are well. I'm doing well. Hi, all RVers. Hello, Renee. So yeah, I went out on the porch and sat down, and was snooping, and yeah, they weren't running around like last time. They didn't have all the little guns out and stuff, but they did have 2 of them had the big riot shields, and they went to right across the street from me. Anybody that watched the snow video where we watched them that never sleep, yeah, them, the guy that keeps coming in and out, that one. That's where they went in, yeah. And then about 15-20 minutes went by, and then the crime scene unit pulled up and parked right in front of my house and went across the street. They started tearing apart this one car. Then some guy got in it and drove away after they rummaged through it. Sounds like they aren't defunding the police too effectively. No, they weren't even talking about that shit around here, trust me. We ain't in Minnesota or Chicago. The ambulance took off with the EMS supervisor. They left, and then one of the 7 cop cars left, and then they kind of like went and pulled over to the side and opened the street back up. But yeah, that's right, breaking the law. Well, see, here's the deal. Here's what goes on in the Blind View Hood. Now, across the street, there's this little house. It's a nice little house, and they've been fixing it up. I mean, they put a big fence around the yard. They got the whole thing sodded. They got a new roof. They got a new porch. They put new handrails up and all kinds of good stuff. No, they didn't send the dog in, no. What's up, Molly? Guess I'm late. Guess what I ate? My taco salad already. Weird watching on my TV and using my phone. Volume off. Oh, you do the chat on your phone and watch on the TV? Yeah, I like watching YouTube on the TV. I got a big 70-inch downstairs. Surround sound, the whole 9 yards. It's like being at the theater. But, yeah, so what happens is the dude will walk across the street and stand in front of my house in my front yard. He'll stand, out on the curb, but he'll stand in front of the house. Then a car will pull up. He'll get in, and it'll take off. And about a half hour, 40 minutes later, it'll come back, drive him off in front of my house. Usually he opens the door, kicks a bunch of trash out, and then he gets out and he staggers back across the street. He was in an accident a couple of years ago, so he kind of walks with a limp. He walks funny. And then maybe an hour or so go by, he'll walk back across the street, a different car. It's never the same car. Well, it's like 4 or 5 different cars, but it's, those 5. And usually never 2 of the same one in a row. But he'll stand, and then they'll come and they'll get him, and he'll leave, and then they'll come drop him off and everything. The funny part is the motherfuckers. Yeah, that's right. The motherfuckers. Trisha, what up, boo? Oh, there's Molly. Hello, Molly. Bird nest. Never again. Hello. Yeah, right. Nothing suspicious about that. Is what's funny is he'll walk across the street, he'll get in the car, and then they'll pull away from the curb, flip a U-turn, and drive on that side of the street and go up the other way. So why don't they just come and pick his ass up on his, so they can dump the trash out of the car onto his fucking yard instead of mine? It shit pisses me off. But anyway, so now, yeah, they went in. I mean, there was cop cars everywhere blocking the fucking street and a whole 9 yards. And they went in with the shields and the whole 9 yards going. Again, this time they didn't have their fucking assault weapons up. It wasn't the SWAT team, it was just the cops. But yeah, and then again, when the crime scene unit pulled up, I'm like, oh man, now what's going on? But yeah. So I was down there watching that, almost lost track of time because I was all into the clusterfuck that was going on. What a trip. What a trip. Never a dull moment. But at least I'm not living in Minnesota, I guess, or Chicago, or any of those other places where all hell's breaking loose. But yeah, fun stuff. Hello, Sue. Late again. Fun times in the hood. The old stonerd. I'm here lurking as usual. Wave, everyone. Yeah, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Always something going on in that crazy old hood. Lots of crazy stuff in my neighborhood, even before all the crap. Yeah, mine too. Always something. Always something. We got some crackheads down the block too. They sell their wares. But PJ, what I suspect is because they've probably been watching him getting picked up and dropped off, and they probably got enough of something to snag him. Either that or somebody showed up at his house. One of them drug deals going bad or some shit, I don't know. All I know is it was a mess out front. I'm like, man, come on. Fun times in the hood. Bats. There you go. Planet Blair. I'd like to thank Gypsy Lee and Janice Lala, is that how you say that? And Grimpen Meyer for the views of his video. Pretty cool stuff, actually. The rest of you are disappointment. Carrie Joe. I made it, Carrie Joe. I'm here, I made it. Oh my. We even had the Department of Justice step in to fix the cops. They were killing people left and right. They don't care, most of them. They killed were white. Yeah. Yeah, blame on YouTube and its timely notification system. Correctamundo. It works when it wants to. Meanwhile, here in Portland, we're still allowing people to set our buildings on fire. I'm late, but had to get the steak off the grill before it poured. Yeah, there you go. You gotta do what you gotta do. Right, the mundo. All right, so I guess I will, where am I at? Can't find it. Oh, there it is. There's Unstoppable Morgan's boobs again. We should hang out together. Cops shoot white people in Canada, so it's all good here. Yeah. want to thank my members. Thank you for all your support. Keeping me up and running. Send me money. All this equipment is expensive, and I expect you to pay for it. Damn it. I know I'm not an RV, but I need money too. Just kidding. I just felt like I had to be a YouTuber for a minute. You know, a real YouTuber with my hand out. Demanding shit. No, I do want to thank my my members for all the support. I do appreciate it. There are some people here that live in the hood and get on live streams drunk as a skunk. I could imagine. Holds up 3 fingers and says read between the lines. Oh, yeah. Helga! What's up, Helga? I've rented fingers today. Oh, you got your mail, Romy? Cool. No cashier. I'm a poor gray-haired white girl in the hood. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. Oh, you got yours too, Helga? Cool. Good to know things are moving along. The member gifts are making it to their prospective places. Yeah, it's a crazy world. One thing after another. Always something. I was watching that thing about the army dude, the black army guy. Man, was that a mess. That was some bullshit right there. Some true bullshit. Some dark backcountry road getting pulled over by the cops. Dude slowed down, used his turn signals and everything, and drove to a lighted gas station where he pulled over. I'd have done the same damn thing. And they went all fucking hog wild on his ass. That was some bullshit. And then we got the lady cop that doesn't know the difference between her service revolver, or her service weapon, and her fucking taser. That was a big whoopsie. On behalf of white people everywhere, I'd like to apologize. Kev C, what up? But yeah, some of that stuff's pretty messed up. And then there's the other ones where the latest one, I guess, was that the Chicago one where the 13-year-old kid? Yeah, he was running, pulled out something and tossed it behind the fence. Then he got shot. So now we got to go hog wild. Got my little kid. So that's all fucking nuts. But this doesn't apply to some of the situations that I just spoke of. Like the black service officer, the serviceman, the military dude. Yeah, he didn't do nothing wrong. He did everything right. I mean, he put his window down, held his hands out the window and everything, and they're telling him, get out of the car. And he's like, yeah. As soon as he reaches down to undo his seatbelt, open that door, he's done. He's done. As soon as he puts his hand down. He was so smart. He was like, nah, ain't happening. Kept his hands out. He was the smartest man I've seen in a long time in one of these situations. And then Boss Hog had to get all goofy, makes the dude do it. Yeah, that was bullshit. They need to go down for that. I think the closing statements for that cop trial have started in Minnesota. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Damn it. See, I was outside watching all the chaos, and I got zapped by the pollen. Now I'm all yeah, kneeling in that dude's neck. Yeah, once they had him subdued and handcuffed. There was no need to stay on his neck like that. So I don't pity that officer, or the ones that stood around and just watched it either. I don't pity none of them. But here's the deal. And again, I'll say, this doesn't pertain to the situations I spoke of, but you know that old saying, I know they say it here in the hood, you don't want none, don't start none. Kind of goes along with a lot of these little thugs and hoodlums. If you don't want none, don't start none. That means when the man's after you, yes or no, sir, whatever you want, yep, go ahead, you can throw me around, you can handcuff me, you can take me to jail. Fine. We'll deal with it in court. No. What are you going to do? You're going to swing, you're going to run, you're going to put your hands in your pocket, you're going to throw shit, and you're going to jump over fences and do all kinds of shit and wonder why your ass gets shot. If you don't want none, don't start none. But that's not a reason. They only target. No. They only target stupid people that do dumb shit. If you don't want none, don't start none. If you don't have a whole bunch of warrants, you ain't got no reason to run when you get pulled over because your taillight's out or whatever. So don't run. Don't be reaching for shit. Don't be doing dumb shit. Don't be jerking around and making sudden movements. Just don't do it. But I know. What do I know? I'm the wrong skin color to be talking any nonsense, right? Well, yeah, you can, but chances are a lot lower if you stand there and just... A cop is not a judge. Holding court on the side of the road with a cop is senseless. He doesn't give two shits. And yeah, you still might get it, but chances are you might get beat up a little bit or something, roughed up. But guarantee you, 100% of the time, if you swing at a cop or throw something at a cop or reach in your pocket or run and jump and do all kind of dumb shit, dive in your car and reach under your seat, yeah, guess what? That's 100% of the time. But then again, I guess you could just say, just let them go. Again, just let them go. I hope they move in next door to you. Just let them go. Let them go do whatever they want to do. You get cops get called. Somebody throws something and runs, points a gun at you and runs or whatever. Don't chase them. Don't shoot them. Just let them go. Let them go. Kill someone else. Sell some more drugs. Get one more warrant out for their arrest. Just let them go. No one cares. I know I don't. They're going to go do what they're going to do anyway. Just let them go. Let them go right back to their hood. Let them go right back in their house. And let them cause chaos in the neighborhood. And then they can bitch because the cops ain't doing their job. But just let them bitch at you for not doing your job. Just let them go. Let them do whatever they want to do. If they want to rob shit, let them rob shit. Who cares? Just let it go. Kind of like the border. Just let it go. Let them do whatever they want to. If they want to run across the border and come in, just let them do it. Nobody cares anymore. Just let it happen. Last time I got pulled over, I handed the cop my state park pass and an expired insurance card. I can't believe he didn't shoot me on principle. Depends on where you live. You'd be surprised. I found out I had white supremacist neighbors. Damn. Bada bean. Tens gave me a hard time going into my garage to get my tools stored in there. The cops wanted me to come in the side door with no lights to see inside. Cops refused to open the big door. I could really use your support right now. Oh, man. Too funny. The punks all like, well, yeah, they're supposed to I was out watching that thing that that live on patrol thing when they were looting the mall. They were just driving around, just blowing their siren and stuff, and chasing away from all the stores and shit. They were just taking everything from all the stores. The fucking parking lot was just littered with shit, and it's just basically, just let them go. Let them do what they want to do. Let them grieve. Just let them go. And that's about it. Just let them go. If they want to go looting and riot and smash windows and steal shit, just let them go. They're poor. They're dumb. They're grieving. They don't know the person that got shot. They really don't care about the person that got shot. They don't give two rats' asses about the guy that got shot. They just see an opportunity to act like a bunch of animals that they are. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again. So they go and they smash windows and they go rob stores. Because you know what that's going to do? That's going to stop everything. That solves all the problems. As soon as all the stores are empty and all the glass is broken, guess what? Racism is gone, and all the black people come back to life, and the cops all go away. That's what happens. So just let them loot. Let them steal whatever they want. Because people that have businesses and employees and stuff, it doesn't matter. They're not important. So let them loot. They're grieving. So I will remember that the next time a white person is shot or killed. I'm going to go to the first store that I see, and I'm going to smash the window, and I'm going to go inside and start taking shit. And they better just let me grieve. They better not arrest me. They better not shoot me. They better not say a word to me. They better open the door and clear the glass out so I don't get cut when I come out with an arm full of shit. Because they better let me grieve. Just let me go. Because we all have to grieve the loss of someone. And that's our way to doing it nowadays, apparently. So, what's good for one is good for all. Not me, I ain't going to jail. I'm grieving. I'm grieving, man. I'm grieving. They got to let me go. That's the new law. Yeah, that's true also, Ron. we won't know unless we see it with our own eyes. Because they don't report that shit. You got that right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even worry about it no more. It's like, whatever. Whatever. They're going to do what they're going to do. The news is going to say, well, yeah, it doesn't matter that they had 4 guns in their pocket or they threw one in a trash can or whatever. It doesn't matter. It'll be all right. All right. So, Seymour's life matters. That's right. It does. You're damn right it does. Matters more than most. I just sit here and mind my own damn business. I don't mess with nobody. Shoot, leave me alone. See, cause what had happened was, I was sitting here, minding my own damn business. I was trying to go to Tyreek and them's house, cause we was gonna hook up with Pookie and them, and then we was gonna go on downtown, right, and check out my girl, Twanisha. But then, this white man here said, hey, don't move. I said, damn, man, what up with that? So I ran, and he shot me. But it didn't hurt, because I'm just stuffing. Yeah, fuck all that. That's right. Oh. Nah, man, see, these ain't even my pants, man. See, what had happened was, I had got up late, right? And I had grabbed the wrong pants. See, these my cousin's pants, right? See, and I had not known that he had a gun in his pocket. See, so these ain't even my pants. So now, officer, that ain't my gun. See, what had happened was I had woke up late. I don't know, man. See, cause I called my man Tanisha, and he said, "Yeah, man, you got to come over." And see, I had woke up late. See, so I had grabbed the wrong pants, right? And so nah, man, that ain't my gun, man. That my cousin. They my cousin. See, my cousin pants. I didn't know. I try to hook up with Pookie in there. I don't know, man. Shoot, y'all coming in here, guns are blazing and carrying on. See, what had you don't even know what had happened, right? Shoot, damn, man. I just chilling in my crib and shit, right? All that, I don't know. Never hear. Hey, Blaine, where were you at last night? Oh, I was at Connor's house. Then we picked up Skylar and had pancakes. We went to Buffy's house. Oh, shit. And yeah, that is how they talk out here out front all the time. They say, "Yo, man, what up? Yo, shorty, let me holler at you once." All I know is I hope the guy who stole my mail and packages got a boil on his ass that becomes infected. All I said to the officer was, "Shoot, man," and he shot me. Man, what up with that? Oh, shit, Beanie. Oh, fuck. Oh, Butterbean. Boom. That's right, and the comment of the evening goes to Butterbean. That shit was funny as hell. Biff, Blake, Blaine and Connor. Oh, shit. Excuse me, officer. I was on my way to Connor's house, and you had interrupted my stroll in the moonlight. We were going to see Buffy. And Skip was waving to try to get my attention. Oh, shit. Too funny. Too damn funny, y'all. Would you have any Grey Poupon? Yeah, it's a trip, man. Shit is funny, though. Funny stuff. Oh, there are some homies in the hood too that, well, not right here, but down the ways a little while, a ways, that really mess with the blind guy. Cause you hear him, yo, what up, cuz? What be happening, man? Shoot, what's going on, man? Yo, let me get a Newport, yo. And you spin around looking like, oh, damn, that's a white kid. I'm like, what's up with that? Pants down around mid-thigh, belt all tight. His little heart boxers out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Come on, man. They're the ones you want to run up to and just slap it alongside the head and then run from them. As soon as they try to run, they're going to fall on their face because their pants are around their knees. That shit makes me laugh. Uh-oh. It's Nana Cat. My granddaddy had to break up a ride every Saturday night in the 60s. They got into the Ripple, shot a 22 rifle in the air over heads on the farm. Cattle were easier to control. Yeah, back in, I guess it was the 70s. I only lived like 6 blocks down and a couple blocks, 2 or 3 blocks down towards the river when I was a kid. And they used to come rolling through. What the cops would roll through and get in here, stay in your houses, stay away from the windows, blah, 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 blah. And there'd be a whole bunch of people walking down the street, hooting and hollering, yelling, throwing shit, smashing windows. And then the fire trucks would come, and they had the plexiglass things on the back on the tailboard. When the guys used to ride back on the tailboard, they were all on their little plexiglass shield things, riding on the tailboard, squirting some of them, trying to break it up with the deck gun. I remember them days. I was just a wee lad. If I were a cop, I would insist on 2 AK-47s with a 1,000-round clip. You never know when you'll need to teach someone to respect my authority. That's right. Oh, man. Funny stuff, though. I don't know. Again, most of the people around here, that are in the same economic bracket, so to speak, all get treated the same. Really no different from the skin color. If you're black, white, Puerto Rican, some kind of Hispanic, the Indians, the whatever. There's all kinds of folks that live around here, but yeah. You act up, they come after your ass. If you don't, they don't fuck with you. At my second job, we do photos, and parents call in to complain we spelled her kid's name wrong. I want to say, what do you expect? Becky is not spelled. Yeah, I'm telling you what, man, some of the names nowadays, woo. Malik, Malqu. I don't know, all kinds of wild spellings and shit. But that's what goes on. I don't know. I guess it distracts from everybody getting vaccinated and still getting the virus. And numbers going sky high. Places fucking on lockdown again. Other countries are locking it up tight. Certain states, the numbers are climbing and their hospital beds are all taken up and the respirators are all used up, even with vaccinated people. Florida's yelling about fucking all kinds of shit. So, yeah, I guess it takes our minds off of that we're all going to be on lockdown without toilet paper again soon. What are you going to do? Used to smoke pot with a detective's wife when I was in high school. It's true. They have the best weed. Oh, man. Holy fuck. Oh. You done messed up, Ron. Yeah, just as soon as you think that, okay, summer's on its way, people are getting vaccinated, things might get back to some kind of sense of normalcy, yeah, all hell breaks loose again. For my gold dead cans, will I give up my toilet paper? I know, right? Hey, Barefoot. What up, Dana? How are you doing, dear? Just got done from picking up My new Wii Boost. Oh, nice. Sweet. So, the RV industry. Is it going to shoot itself in the foot? Is it really struggling to keep up? Because, sorry, reading, we need a vaccine every year forever. Yeah, right? It's a virus, right? Yeah, I bet we will. Like the flu shot. We'll have to get one of these shots all the time. Come on, let's face it. We're the guinea pigs. Everybody getting the vaccine right now are the guinea pigs. Okay, everybody get a shot. Come on, everybody get a vaccine. And then they'll go, okay, let's see. Does it work? Is it not working? I better try to take my new keychain. I headbutted him. Good job, Mayhem. Cut off his finger. But yeah, the RV industry. Okay, before all this madness happened, record sales years, couple years in a row, consecutive years, record sales. The full-timers' life is really taking off, and RV sales were going crazy. Then, boom, pandemic hit. Uh-oh. Shit. Things are closing. So what does that mean? Well, that means some of the plants and some of the suppliers that supply the RV manufacturers with their, the water heaters, the stoves, the hinges for whatever, and all that other bullshit, the chassis, the ones that make this and that, the plants are closed. So the RV industry isn't getting their shit. Then what happens? Well, people go, well, I don't want to fly, and I don't want to drive around and go to hotel rooms, people touching my shit and breathing people's air during a pandemic. I know how I can get out of my house. I will go buy an RV, or I'll go rent an RV. That's it. Jimmy Picks, what's up, man? How are you doing? What is up, my friend? Long time no see. I hope you are doing well, man. So, so the RV industry is still booming. They're still in demand. People still want these things. So, as things progress and things start to open back up and people are going back to work, even more people. So even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, reports are out and they say, yes, the RV industry is still thriving and the manufacturers are trying to meet the demand of the people that want to buy RVs. But then what happens? Blame Texas, that's right. Texas freezes. Oh no. What does that mean? Who cares if Texas freezes? Well, if Texas freezes, a whole shit ton of petroleum products, that's right, plastics and shit that makes glue and all kinds of other things, ain't getting made because plants are shutting down. Then what happens? Somebody decides they're going to block the canal with their big old boat for a couple days, and ships are just floating around with all the goodies on it. So now what happens? That's right, people still want their RVs, but the RV industry is going, we don't even have plywood, because apparently here in America, we don't have fucking trees or lumber yards, so we have to get our lumber shipped in from another country. Oh, I know, because ours is $4 and theirs is only $2. I get it. We have to pay our people $20 an hour. They pay 12-year-olds 15 cents a week. I understand. So, ships are out in the middle of the ocean, full of lumber, so they can't even build anything because, again, apparently we don't have any damn trees here or lumber yards. So now the RV industry is going, hey, we can't get our shit. Well, maybe if we just switch suppliers, might be not as good as a product or a product we don't know, but we'll just switch suppliers and we'll get I don't know, our fucking pocket hinges from these guys instead of these guys. Okay, these guys say that they can get us, you know, the heating element for the water heaters. Okay, and then these guys say they can get us this, but we still don't have any glue for the lamination plant. Oh, well, fuck it, just burnt down anyway, so now we got to split that work up between these other 3 laminate plants. But it doesn't matter because we can't get the glue anyway, and blah, 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 and things and goes and goes and goes and goes. But however, they're still cranking out RVs. And they're still all selling like hotcakes. But how are they putting them out? Are they cutting corners? Are they putting in subpar stuff from all their other suppliers and everything? I'm wondering. What does Jimmy say? Just out of hospital, open heart surgery and quadruple bypass. Now home after a couple of weeks recovering. Oh, dude. Well, didn't you have some problems not too long ago, too, that you were down with some heart issues? I hope they got y'all fixed up this time, pal. Well, it's good that you are home, and good you are well enough to be in here chatting with us. Speedy recovery, my friend. My thoughts and well wishes. Good vibes and juju, and all you religious folks, send your well wishes and prayers to Jimmy's direction, please. Good guy, very good dude. So, yeah, send all your good juju his way, if you don't mind. Very cool dude. Stroke, that's what it was. That's right. I knew you had some issues not too awfully long ago. Yeah. Damn, man. Well, I hope they're getting you fixed up, buddy. For sure. And again, glad you are well enough to be in here with us talking. That's awesome. And along those same lines, anybody who didn't know, I reported a little while ago that Daryl from Van City Adventure had the COVID and was in the hospital in the ICU. He is out and he is home. So he's doing well. He does a little bit. Still gets a little bit tired and wears out quick, but he is out of ICU, out of the hospital, and he is home and he is on the upswing. So yeah. Just wanted to pass that along. So, Linda, what's up? Fast hello. All right, Linda. Hello. Yeah, and everybody go over. If you are on Instagram, look up Jimmy Picks and follow him on Instagram. He has some good photography stuff on there. Check him out for sure. So follow him over there on Instagram if you get a chance. Jimmy Picks. So yeah, back to the RV stuff. They're still cranking them out. And again, people are still buying them. So you got your new RV and you're going out and you got your little warranty card in your hand. You're like, yes. And Jimmy, oh man, down but not out, my friend. Beer's on me. Oh, thank you so very much, Jimmy. You are so kind. Now you rest, you take care of yourself, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Yes, you're right, Butterbean. Nana Cat also does have some really good pictures too. But Jimmy's a New Yorker. Up there in New York. He don't take no shit now, don't you know? But yeah. So you go out and you got your RV, and the next thing you know, something happens. You haven't had it that long. And you try to get it in the shop. Yeah. They're lined up out the door. Trying to get work done is next to impossible. They got you, that should keep me burping for a while. Yes, it should. So they got RVs waiting, backed up, lined up to get repaired. And most of them are new because shit's going wrong. And then you got the folks that had theirs for a while and maybe even bought a used one or whatever. And they're out there, and especially the full-timers, hey, this happened. Can I get in the shop? Oh, yeah, we can get you in 6 months. Well, this is my house. I can't wait 6 months. And so luckily a lot of folks are actually seeing the need. And now you do have a lot of the mobile RV repair people that run around and do stuff. Thank goodness for all the RVers, to all the RVers, and for all the, especially the full-timers and stuff that don't have a badge in their back pocket. But yeah, just trying to get some simple repair work done is pretty nuts. And no problem, Nana. An RV is a good home to many. Yeah. RV Davey was just in Unstoppable Morgan. But yeah, so it's kind of rough because, when you buy your house, or even if you get one built, say, you don't call up the builder and say, yo, man, my refrigerator doesn't work, or my stove's on the blink, or something like that. But when you're in an RV, every different component is from some other supplier. So as the RV dealer or whatever, whoever sells these things, they got to deal with all that madness. Like, hey, this doesn't work. This is my new RV. And so they got to deal with this company and that. Hey, RV devs, what's up? This company and that company and all this other stuff, because it isn't, again, it's not like, they're built from scratch. They drill every hole and every nut and bolt and screw, and, there's pieces. Well, even if they do the parts that they do make for the same factory, they're still, like the lamination plants over here, and they build the walls and glue them all together and this and that, and then they send it over. And then again, this part gets shipped in from this company, and this part gets shipped in from this company, and all this shit gets shipped in from overseas. And it's crazy. Don't fault anyone living their free life. I'm lost. Who did I fault? Talking about RV manufacturers. Don't fault anyone living their free life. Okay. Whatever that means. Gotta go. Take care, my friend. Keep up the great content. Have a great night, everyone. All right, Jimmy. Hey, thanks, buddy. And again, go rest up, man. Take care of yourself. And don't be a stranger. Pop in. Let me know how you're doing, my friend. Best wishes to you. So me talking about RV manufacturers having issues because they can't get the supplies that they need because of all the different circumstances, because of the pandemic, because Texas frozen, because there was a barge just sideways in the canal and they couldn't get all their things, but they're still pumping out RVs. And they're still cranking them out, and they're cutting corners and doing whatever they can to pump out RVs for people to sell. Somehow I'm dogging the RVers trying to live their free life. I'm confused. Maybe I spoke wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking in a different language. I don't know. Seems like a lot of times when I say stuff, people take me wrong. Maybe it's the way I say things. Maybe it's the words I choose. I'm not sure. But you can be out there and you can be living your free life and you can be doing whatever you want to in your RV. That's just fine. But that doesn't negate the fact that these issues are happening in the RV industries. It doesn't negate the fact that these people are having a hard time meeting the demand. It does not negate anything that is factual. Whether you're living your free life or not, whether you're a part-timer, whether you're a weekend warrior, whether you got a big old RV sitting in your driveway and you only use it one weekend or 1 week a year, it doesn't make any beans difference that when they're trying to build these things and they ain't got the shit, but they're still cranking them out, they're cutting corners somewhere, and you guys living your free life are the ones that are paying for it because you ain't getting a discount. You're still paying for your shit, and when it breaks, you're sitting in line for months to get your shit fixed. while you're living your free life. And it ain't got nothing to do with me, dog, and anybody doing the RV life. So I'm confused. Ain't no difference if I said these people out here building houses are fucking they ain't got the wood anymore and they're slapping them together and they're falling apart. Don't you fucking try to make all funny because I'm living in a house. What do you mean? Get off these people trying to live in a house. I ain't saying nothing about nobody living any kind of which way. I'm saying the RV industry is eating shit. Whether you want to believe it or not, because it's your life and everybody else's, and it's the big thing. Everybody wants to go be a full-time RVer. That doesn't solve the problem of the RV manufacturers not having the supplies that they need, but still cranking out RVs and selling them to you people who are out there driving them around, trying to live your free best life. And when they fall apart and turn to shit and you go, hey, look, I just paid $120,000 for this thing and look, the fucking molding's falling off. I opened the drawer and the drawer front's in my hand. My slide just stuck out. And I can't get in until 6 months for you to fix it? I don't think so. Now, if that's me dogging the RVers, I guess I'm just the bad guy one more time. They need to just say, hey, look, this is the deal, folks. Because of these reasons. And I've been watching some things, a couple things. A guy was actually interviewing, which manufacturer it was. I got Tiffin on the mind, but because I was just watching a bunch of Tiffin stuff. It wasn't Tiffin. But the one guy was saying, yeah, he said, we're really backed up, but we're telling people we can't get them out because we're not doing this and we're not doing that. And then this other guy said, yeah, I was talking to these people and these companies they're cutting corners. They're going to unknown suppliers for this and that and the other thing, and just so they can crank them out to try to meet the demands, where some companies are saying, look, here's the reality, folks. I know you ordered one. I know you want one, but guess what? It's not going to be out on time. And anybody else that wants to order one, sorry, it ain't happening because we just don't have the stuff to do it. Backroads Art Studio. Welcome to Blind Viewer. We got a new member. Welcome to the members. You will be up here next time. Thank you so much.
All right, now verify your memberships, and we're off to the races.
Welcome home.
And thank you, Molly. Woo! Go buy another steak. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You have a very valid point. Well, thank you, Dana. Yeah, I'm not trying to dog anybody who lives in an RV. It's just, I think it's kind of rough for everybody all the way around. My RV needs fixing all the time. Got to do things by ourselves. Yeah, you do. You have to. But you kind of in that weird spot. As an owner, you need to learn to fix things. Right, but then you get to into that weird spot too, that if you have a new one, which a lot of people don't, but for the folks that do, they just got a new one, and it's, 6 months old, you're not going to go in there and wrenching on shit and banging and cutting and fixing stuff. You paid a lot of money, and it needs to get fixed. You have a warranty for a reason, and they need to make that shit right. And that's the other thing, and it's just a fact of life. I mean, I worked at Fruhoff. I build tractor and trailers for a living, and you can only, kicking it with Ben, what's up? You can only do so much testing. It's only going to get worse as more, exactly, Dana, Barefoot, Dana. That's what I'm trying to say. It's only going to get worse, and they're already in the weeds. And are they going to just cut corners to push them out? Or are they going to be realistic? And I don't know. That's what I'm trying to talk about. But, when I worked at Fruhoff, you can only test these things so much sitting still. And you got a house on wheels that, yeah, you try to make it as light as possible. So you're using, staples instead of nails and screws, and you're doing this and that. And instead of 2x4s, you're using like, little 1x2s and all this other shit. And I'm not saying they're built like junk, but they're built like junk just because they're trying to make them light as possible and as sturdy as possible. And all the other things, they're coming out with different things now, the one-piece roofs and this and again, with the glue that they can't get because of everything that happened, the laminate panels and all that other stuff. But, once they're, the quality control guy walks around, looks and goes, okay, all the handles are on, the hinges all work, this, and they put it in the thing. I know that our trailers, we put them in what we called the Hurricane. We actually lock a guy in the trailer, put him in the Hurricane, and it just got, it got blasted with water, and the guy would be in there with a flashlight looking for any little drips, because some of the stuff that got carried in the trailers that we built, if it got wet, kaboom, all that hazmat shit. Question for the group. Anyone heard from Gypsy Lee? Yeah, she was just in here. She was in here earlier, Mayhem. Hard to tape hellos here. To all you good friends. Eating dinner. Eating dinner. Cool. Yeah, she was in here earlier. But anyway, yeah, so you, they go in, like I said, they open the covers and this and that, everything works, all the trims up and this thing, or, if they see some, okay, this, so fix this, and everything's all good to go. What the hell was that? And then, you get it out on the road for a while, bouncing it and shaking it down the road, and, little pieces of trim fall off, and this happens and that happens, and you go, oh, shit. Pneumatic Rat Pack, what's up? Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. The friendlies made me do it. Oh, shit. Oh, man, the friendlies. Thank you, sir. Thank you. There's Gypsy Lee. I love Lucy. Yeah, Seymour was taking a drink. Did he bang the cup on the table? Is that what I heard? But yeah, so you get this thing out on the road, and, it shakes apart, and you're like, hey, come on, you guys got to fix this. Sure, you could pick up your nail gun and start putting shit back and everything, but I don't know, it's me. It's like, I took 3 years of auto mechanics. And if I bought a new car and I drove it out here and then something was awry, I'm not getting in there and wrenching on it, because then when I do take it back in for something different and they go, hey, how come this was this? Oh, you just void your warranty. So now you got to pay for everything that fucked up. No, I'm taking it in and you're fixing it. I spent a lot of money on this damn thing. Fix it. I don't care if it is just a little piece of trim or, the toilet paper holders on the wall sideways, something stupid like that. I want it fixed. I paid the money. I want it fixed. And when they're so backed up, it's a tricky situation. It really is. Because again, they're trying to crank them out to please the people, but they can't. So if they cut corners, are you really pleasing the people? No, because now they have issues, and now they got to wait a year to get in for you to take the staple and go kapoof. Just dumb shit like that. It's kind of crazy. I ordered a custom cargo trailer. First company went belly up. What's my deposit? Oh, second company called today. Can't get red aluminum. So choice of white or indefinite wait. White will be a week late. Wow. Yeah, it's rough. It's just all these things all in a row. It wasn't just the pandemic. It was the pandemic, and then the Texas froze, and and then the guy jackknifed the barge in the canal and just screwed everything all up. And you just can't get anything. I mean, you go to Lowe's now and try to buy a 2x4 that used to be 99 cents. It's like $4 now. Like, what the hell? Shit's crazy. Repo, it works at an RV dealer. They are made very cheap. Oh yeah, they are. Like I said, they're they're slapped together and they're trying to make them as light as possible because a lot of them want to have that selling point that you can pull it with an SUV, shit like that, like the travel trailer stuff. It's light. It's this. The tongue weight's only this. You can pull it with you don't have to have a $80,000 truck to pull this one, And that's a lot of people do that shit though, They'll go buy a fifth wheel for, $100,000 and then they have to go buy a $90,000 truck to pull the damn thing. And in some places of the country, that's not a lot of money, but here I could definitely buy a house for under $200,000 in my area. Now you have to deal with cops and shit out front all the time. And the riot squad blocking your street, but still, I don't got no ocean view, but the river's right down there. But yeah, man. And again, I don't know about y'all, but you tell them what you want fixed and they say, oh yes, we have that fixed before you pick it up. Guess what? They don't fix anything. Well, and again, a lot of these full-timers in St. Chef, cheap OSB, that was $6 and now 30 plus. Yeah, it's craziness, man. And again, like I said, a lot of the full-timers, man, they're out there and they're like, I can't wait 6 months. This is my house. This isn't my weekend getaway. This is where I live. I can't drop this thing off in your parking lot and either live in it in your parking lot or drop it off and go get a hotel room for the next 6 months or go rent a house or some shit. No, this is where I live. This is where my shit is. And they can't do it. And that's where it becomes an issue. And I'm not trying to dog anybody that's an RVer or part-time, full-time or otherwise. It's just the fact that, these things are it's rough right now. And a lot of people, most of the full-timers aren't running around buying brand new ones or order them right now anyway. They know better because they are full-timers. But again, if they do need a repair because of all this backlog already, but there is a good thing that, again, I said earlier that there's a lot of people that saw the light bulb go off and seen the dollar sign and said, hey, let me go learn how to fix these things. And now there's a lot of mobile RV repair people out there traveling around doing some really good work from what I hear too. You do have to be careful. $27 on upgrades. Not all was done. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. They're cutting corners. They got to, I guess, but it's rough. It's rough. And it's, this isn't really along the same lines, but, you got Nomadic Fanatic, for instance. His RV is Class A, that he basically ripped the dinette set out and did all kinds of stuff and put chairs in where the couch was and then ripped the bedroom all apart and built a different bed and then didn't like that and then built another different bed. And now he's painting the outside. And, are people going to, if he wants to sell it, are people going to want to buy that thing? They might snap it all up because people are just buying them like crazy. It's definitely a seller's market. I don't think there's too many lots around anymore that have RVs that are for sale. A lot of them are sold or reserved or something, man. Has anyone coupled with all the bullshit camping world has been? No, I haven't. If you have a roof overheat, good heating, overhead, good heating, sturdy four-wall foundation, won't fall in. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It is good to live in. Yeah, that's true. I'm still waiting on water heater replacement from back when Texas froze. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit backed up from all that stuff, man. That's right. Blame Texas for everything. Apple Knocker, what's up? Been a while. Let me see if I can catch up here. Winnebago will let you sleep in the lot for the eating if your RV is being worked on. I have a friend that stayed in the lot. Yeah, I just watched somebody, it's all running together. But yeah, somebody actually stayed in the bay, actually. They were inside the thing. I remember them saying something about it's funny waking up in the in the place. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of them will let you stay there, but still, You don't want to stay. You don't want to wait, 6 months to even go there, and then have to live in their parking lot for another 3 weeks for them to even pull it in and look at it, and then another 2 weeks for them to actually get the parts to come in, and then another week to put it in. Yeah, that's a lot of waiting. Basically took his Class A apart and made it. Yeah, he did. And again, I think somebody will buy it if he would sell it. A lot of people say, well, because it is true. A lot of people say, yeah, you do that and your resale value is going to go down. But right now, people are so desperate. I think they're buying just about any damn thing. Our repair place let us stay there at night, but it stinks if you have to do that. Yeah, I bet it's not real comfortable in a busy lot. It's gotta be like staying in a damn truck stop almost, you would think. I think he'd get a quick buyer for it. I mean, he probably would. But see that thing, look at that thing. It's not new, but look. I mean, the slide doesn't fucking work. How long the leveling jacks didn't work. Expect a reasonable sale price on RV. Yeah. I slept beside Mike's auto in some random town in Maine for 2 nights. That was almost fun. But yeah, his leveling jacks weren't working. The slide didn't work. The steps, they're all fucked up. He took them off and bought some different ones, and he couldn't get them to fit, so he had to do all kinds of really weird shit to put them up. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on that RV that just started taking a dump. And yeah, if you're handy, that's one thing, but if you're not, or, if you're old and you got arthritis and you can't be getting up and down off your knees and crawling underneath shit on your belly and all that other crap, and you'd rather just say, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more. I'd rather pay somebody. And you can't, because there ain't nobody to pay. They're all booked up, man. It's crazy. I have a 91 Toyota I rebuilt. Wonder what I could get for it. Gonna be a shitload of RVs and trailers in a couple years. Yeah, there is gonna be. Because I'll tell you, a crazy cat lady will, but Mickey Mouse's RV. We charge our heating system for oil to electricity. Our value increased, and we saved over $200 monthly on heating bills. Oh, nice. By Forest River, very reliable. A lot of people don't even know anything about rigs when they buy them. That's true. They don't know they were junk. Well, and there's a lot of those folks that, again, they're like, hey, pandemic. I'm not getting on a plane, and I'm not going to a damn hotel. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Blah, 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 blah. And they went out and bought an RV, and they traveled around, and like Carrie Jo just said, 90% of them had no idea what the hell they were doing. They walked onto the lot and said, I want that one. The guy said, okay, here, sign here. He did. He handed them the keys, and away they went. Never know, sure they did the walk around. This is that here, pull this. This is where your shit comes out. This is where your gray water comes out, blah, 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 blah. But these people were jumping behind these wheels of these, dragging the fifth wheel behind their truck for the very first time, jumping into Class A and driving out on the highway for the very first time. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And then when things kind of get back to normal or whatever, and they're like, this really isn't for me, what are they going to do? Like they just said, yep, there's going to be a lot of them out there for sale, and they're going to be giving them away. Here, just take this thing. Get it going. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. Yeah, we stay in super high class places. Yeah, fun stuff though. I'm interested in seeing how the industry handles this little snafu, how they bounce back, when they bounce back. and what all is going to become when all these, I'll call them impulse RVers, get sick of these things and try to get rid of them. I recommend that RVers watch the RV Show USA here on Facebook. Got a good education there. Well, see, that was one of the people, Mayhem, that I was watching. He was interviewing that one guy from the one plant. I can't remember which plant it was. And they were talking about just what I was saying, that they can't get stuff. They can't get this. They can't get that. They can't, because of the thing in Texas. There's no petroleum plant. So that means the glue's not there, and this isn't there. That plastic thing, the seat cover isn't there. The cushion and this and that. They can't get the stuff. And some of them are doing whatever they can, cutting corners and buying cheap shit from different suppliers, while other ones are trying to say, no, we can't do that. We have a reputation and we want to keep it. It was very interesting. But yeah, that was just one of the few things I was referring to when I was talking about all that mayhem. But yeah, it's a pretty good place to get information sometimes, for sure. I'm so done with the pandemic and politics, excuses for corporations and governments to create hyperinflation. Yeah, I believe you are correct. Well, I'm 63, so I just stay in the house, in my home, with all the convenience, affordable, no van RV for me. Yeah, I wanted to go and see while I could still see, but yeah, after watching all this crazy madness, it's a little rough, It discouraged me. Forest River, is that who it was, Mayhem? When gas goes up to $4 a gallon, Walmart will be full. Yeah. RV owners are kind of like boat owners. Best day of their life, the day they buy and the day they sell it. Yeah. I think you are correct for a lot of folks. Want to get a smaller trailer and enjoy the travel life. Enjoy the travel like our nomad friends. Yeah, I always say if I would have found this nomad community earlier and I was younger and could see a little bit better, I'd have probably built out a box truck or something, maybe even a school bus or something. But yeah, buying an RV, yeah, they're really expensive. Again, in my neck of the woods, they're as much as a house is, and not built as well, in my opinion. And to buy used, yeah, if you happen to know someone and know how it was taken care of and anything, but see, an RV is just, that's too sketchy to be buying a used one. It only has this many miles on it, but were they rough miles? Did you pack that thing did you say the gross weight is this, and did you pack it to 1 pound under and drive it for 2 years like that? Is the transmission about to fall out because you drove it the hell out of it? Did you go bouncing around through the washes in fucking Arizona with it? Is the suspension shot? Did you spray it with lemon pledge and pine sol because it smells so bad from mold and mildew, and I'm not going to find out for a couple more months? So yeah, that's the rough part about it, It really is. And it's just, I'm not a trusting person either. After you're on the internet so long, you don't trust people anymore. You find out people are really rotten. But yeah, it's I would love to go buy one, but yeah, I just don't want all those headaches. And people, and after watching everybody for so many years, you get all these different opinions, like, don't get an A or a C, because if it breaks down then your house is broke down. Get a towable so you still have your truck if you need that. Other people were, no, I can go back and make dinner or go piss or do whatever without having to get out and go, walk outside and do this and that and that. So you got those folks that have their different opinions on that. And again, I don't see there's a good or a bad in either one. My custom RV is falling apart all the time. Blue Van Dan. Howdy, neighbor. What's up, Dan? And then you have the folks that say, never buy a new one. Let somebody else buy it and do all the shakedown stuff and find all the problems and let them take it back and get it fixed. And then when they have the shits of it, then you buy it from them because they already got all the kinks worked out. And then other people say, don't buy a used one because you're buying someone else's headaches that they're just trying to put Band-Aids on and cover it up until you take it and drive it off. And then you find that you got to rip out 3 walls because it's all full of mold because the roof leaked for 2 years and they really didn't fix it. So, or the rats are chewing through the wires and these things don't work and all, it's just so much shit. It's like, so which one is it? And both of them are right, in my opinion. Don't get a towable one. Get one that you can just go back and take a nap while the other one drives, or you can go piss without going outside in the dark or the rain or the cold. But then no, you definitely want a towable because if your house breaks down, you can drop it off and you can still drive around your truck. They're both right. It's a lot of stuff to think about. It is a lot of stuff to think about. But I definitely do agree with the don't buy a new one, let somebody else buy it. Work out all the kinks and scream and holler and kick and yell and get everything all fixed. And then when it's right, they usually have the shits of it and they don't want it anymore. So buy it from them then. Yeah, there's just so much stuff to think about. And it's no different from the sticks and bricks world. A lot of people, my one brother-in-law, he will not buy an old house. I don't want somebody's old house where they lived in it and somebody's grandma might have died in here and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he only wants a new house. Other people don't want a new house because they're not built right anymore. They slap them together. Old houses are built with quality and this and that and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, so it's the same in both worlds. You got people on both ends of the spectrum. And again, they're all right. When Pandemic 2.0 is released, none of this will matter. That's probably true. That's probably true. Hey, there's Megavan Mike, formerly Minivan Mike. What up, Megavan Mike? How you doing, man? Blue Van, handsome fella like you probably need a girl to glue it together. Oh shit. All RVs break, new or old. If you're not mechanically inclined, you're on for a world of hurt. Yeah, I figured that. And get a van, a tent, and trip away. Apple Knucker. I just need to escape from New York. I do not care if I can make it across state line. There you go. Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah. Wasn't Saucy playing a meetup east of the Mississippi? I don't know what Saucy was planning. But I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do that crazy RV and stuff. Now I know I wouldn't want to be out there in the middle of all this madness. It's bad enough being in one spot, not knowing what the hell's going on. I wouldn't want to be out there trying to see what's open, what's not open, what's the rule in this state, what's the rule in that state. Am I allowed to go outside in this state? Do I have to have a vaccination in this state? Where can I get my vaccination if I want one? Oh man, I couldn't imagine just being out there. What's up, Ox? Blue Van Desa. I'm almost there, Van and trip away. Oh shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, cheap. Oh my. Thank you, not there yet. Thank you, for sure. Let me see. Let me make some noise for a little bit. Real short bit.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for those who stuck around. Thank you to those who knew what I was playing. You noticed I was, hopefully you noticed I was playing that Cinderella song. I just learned that. So I was messing around with that. I think the longer your hair gets, the better you play. The power's in the hair. Oh my.
Damn bats.
Oh, he thinks he can play.
Yeah. It's too loud in my headphones anyway. He pisses me off when he does that. But what can I do? I got no legs.
Oh, poor Seymour. He'll get over it. Got a jet. Yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here too there, nanner banana. Oh, yeah, it's been almost, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. That's too long. People do live streams too long. People do live streams too often. Why people do so many live streams? Yeah, I'll have to see if I can't learn another song or two for next week. It's fun. I'm actually enjoying picking up the guitar again. I got here in time for the music. That's right. You had a prior engagement this evening there, Maryland. I'm glad you could make it and you popped in to say hello. I'm sure everybody else was in here, was happy to see you. I know I'm always happy to see you folks. I will make an announcement to the wrenches, please, if I may. I hope there are a few in here still. It was brought to my attention. I think it's a good observation that whenever we whack somebody, we all can see who did it, but the other folks don't see. They just know that it got whacked, or the person that did it, you know, that got whacked. They just know they got whacked. They don't know who did it, and neither does anybody else. And some people would like to stay anonymous amongst the group so they don't get, you know, targeted or picked on if they whack somebody. So as much as it is fun to go, woohoo, you got him, you're a fast trigger and you're a good gun. I know some people don't mind, like like Planet Blair, he doesn't care. But some people would rather be not pat on the back and not singled out, so they don't have to, you know, deal with any repercussions of people coming back and saying, oh, so you're the bitch who fucking whacked me and nah. So you can high five and attaboy everybody in private. So we're not calling everybody out, because again, some folks just don't like to be put in that spotlight when they pull the trigger. Thank you, ladies. I do appreciate it. Because we know we have fun in here, and I know everybody does their best to keep it that way. And as far as I can see, you guys are doing a fine job. I didn't know that. I'll whack mayhem way more often now. Yeah, the general public just sees that somebody got timed out or whacked, but all of us, we can see who did it. The name comes up. So I want to thank everybody for the kind donations. And I also want to say thank you so much for all the support from my members. I do appreciate it. I hope that everyone has gotten their little gift, and at least everyone that I have their address, that you gave me your address. I hope you all got your little member gift. The folks up here at the top, they are the visionaries, if you will, the upper tier folks. They got their gift. I do believe all 5 of those have confirmed that they got their gift. And then everybody else down below, they got a little gift as well. Not the same thing. And I think everybody confirmed. Most people did. I know there's a few who didn't. I'm not sure if Yo-Yo Max got hers because of the Canadian thing. I do not have Danny from Quebec's address. I don't have line screws yet either. I don't have RV Davies either. I think everybody else I do, if I'm not mistaken. So if you did not receive yours yet, please either be patient. If you gave me your address, it should be on its way. I think I sent out the last batch. And if you did not get me your address and you are a member and you would like your little member gift, then please email me your address at myblindviews@gmail.com. Planet Blair BV called you a lady, but I'm not here to cause trouble. Come on. See, what had happened was, oh man, I had a Bud Light if I had one listen to that. All right, gang. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I have fun. We talked about a few things. And they weren't real serious, but they were serious enough. I think we covered some stuff. We told some jokes. We had some fun. Butterbean had the comment of the evening for sure. Once again, good old Butta. She's always good for an awesome comment. And I made a little bit of noise. And then I came back and, chit-chatted a bit. So I will bid you all adieu and hope everybody has a fine evening. Let's see. Let's go out with the guys tonight. All right, Blind Views, you guys are awesome. And I should know.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Pay no attention to the name on my shirt here. That's not me. Because today I am Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
I'm Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.